Another Concord has hit the video game industry. You may be asking yourself, what is Concord? And I don't blame you because it was only around for about a week. It was a hero shooter that Sony dropped $400 million into. They really wanted to establish a new IP that they could milk and make their money back on. Well, it didn't work out like that. It was aborted about a week into its life, and now is just a blip in the history of video games and what not to do with an IP. But funny enough, we find ourselves back at the table of Concord and Sony. Huh, another Sony project. This is by Guerrilla Studios. So this should be really exciting because, they make Killzone, they make Horizon. This is going to be awesome. I don't really think that a studio of Guerrilla's caliber with Sony's backing is going to mess this up, right? Right? Boys, we might have a situation going on. That's uh-oh, might be the first sign of trouble here.
Our own take on how you can explore the world of Horizon together as a team of machine hunters. It's something new, it stands on its own, but it's also still very much Horizon.
All right.
Let's take a look at how this new journey begins.
A new Horizon game. They can't mess this up. This is their bread and butter.
From the ashes of the old world.
Uh-oh.
Came the machines.
I've always loved their machine design. The machine design in Horizon, I think, is really cool. I think they do a good job, like, fleshing out the world. I love the world of Horizon. Wow. Now, this is what I don't love. I do not, and I might be the only one, leave a comment in the comment section. Maybe I am the only one, but I am so sick and tired of this goofy ass design. Like the art style. I do not like this art style. It's just ugh, it's bad. It's cartoony, it's mobile game-esque. I get a lot of mobile game vibes from this character model. Complete side note, what? Who wants to play as that? Like who's like, yeah, that's that right there. Sign me up. Give me the pre-order. I want to play as that guy. Nobody designs this and says, "Yep, that's a good idea." But let's keep it rolling.
People are dying. That's why our leader.
Oh, that's Alloy.
This command.
She's cool.
We have to fight back.
Jesus.
And to do that, we need a team.
Is that Crabman from My Name is Earl? Oh yeah, run towards the danger as an archer. That's genius. Big brain.
And mercy.
If I was Blizzard, I would be on the phone with my lawyers immediately. Roadhog is an Overwatch character. That's their property, man. That's IP infringement. That's Roadhog. You just put a chain and a little nose ring. Oh, she already has the nose ring. Perfect. Somebody's getting sued here. What? Hold up. Can we rewind the tape? Rewind the tape.
And mercenaries.
Did I see that right? I'm not an engineer. I'm not. I'll admit to that. But that little peg leg ain't gonna support all this girth and tonnage. That must be made of vibranium, at least, minimum. Has to be. That is a lot. And of course, she's an amputee. You got to check all the boxes. See, if you're not checking the boxes, you're not making the game right.
Who may have crossed it now and then.
Jeez.
Infiltrators.
What do you think she does with that peg leg?
Who hide in the dark.
Okay, so you're getting the infiltrator. You got the tank, I would assume that woman is.
And champions.
I mean, what in the world, man?
Who shine in the...
Look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really bad. Look at her lips. That is some slop, isn't it? That is slop. That is bad. But besides that, it's I guess, it's a trailer, it's, graphics can change, blah blah blah. The little disclaimer that they put at the very beginning of the trailer. All that aside, if I gathered 100 Horizon diehard fans and put them into a room and I showed them this screenshot and I said, "What character, what franchise do you think this character is from?" Not one of them would write down Horizon. None of them would think that this character belongs in the universe. The pink hair, I mean, it looks like something out of maybe like a colorful Prince of Persia. I'm not picturing, Horizon with this screenshot here.
upstarts. Whose stories
Discount Beast Boy here.
are just beginning.
Timu called.
And legends
Got the old man. Can't leave them out.
looking for one last shot.
Oh, look at that. He started his hammer. That's useful. Starting your hammer, that's cool.
Last line of defense.
You're starting your hammer to what? Like, what is the benefit of that? Like, you're starting it to what? Like, you're still going to swing it like a hammer. I digress.
For those who need it most.
These are the greatest hunters.
This
Art style aside, jokes aside, when you're making a hero shooter, you have to make the heroes, you have to make people want to play as the heroes you're presenting. If you present heroes that nobody wants to play, your hero shooter is not going to do well. This is very basic. This is a very basic thought process here. It's not hard to follow. Everybody knows this. If you make heroes that nobody wants to play as in a hero shooter, your hero shooter is going to flop. Which one of these characters do you want to play as? Which one are you just like rubbing your hands together? You cannot wait to play as that. Nobody wants to play as that character. Everybody knows it, but nobody wants to say it. Nobody wants to play as that character. This team of heroes, this roster of heroes is garbage. And that is why this game is going to fail. Besides, the terrible art style, the cookie cutter genre that people are just tired of. Which I don't even know if you could use that argument because people loved Marvel Rivals when it came out. People want to play as cool characters. I want to play, well, I'll use cool in quotations here. I want to play as Invisible Woman. I want to play as Emma Frost. I want to play as, hell, I'll use a dude, Iron Man. He's really cool. Who doesn't want to play as Iron Man? Now, do you want to play with the protesters from Minnesota? Is this your idea of a hero shooter? You want to play with the... Yeah, I didn't think so either.
is Hunter's Gathering.
So that's Hunter's Gathering. Now, I'm glad I got to show you that because I want to take just a few seconds to look through another of Gorilla's games. Now, this game is called Killzone Shadowfall. It launched with the PlayStation 4 and is another game designed by Gorilla Studios. I mean, look at that. You're already drawn in. Total different tone. That's badass. You see the difference? And you can even look at, Horizon, the world. Like, Alloy's cool. I like playing as Alloy. She has a great story. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you guys that, I just find it hard to believe that a development studio like Gorilla can see what happened with Concord, can see what happened with Highguard, and can see the kind of feedback that Marathon is already getting. Don't even get me started on that. And still say, you know what? What if it just wasn't the right type of slop? Like, let's try it again, but just slap the Horizon name on it. That'll fix it for sure. I mean, look at Star Wars, look at Lord of the Rings, look at you name it. World of Warcraft, all of these games have been going in a certain direction. And I just find it hard to make the decision that, yeah, we're going to go in the same direction that keeps leading to flop after flop after flop. And they see games like Stellar Blade, for example. They see games like, Crimson Desert is going to be a huge hit. Kingdom Come Deliverance. You see all these games that are just cool. You want to play as these characters or look at these characters, and you deliver that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.